We're learning tonight that a West Michigan school teacher accused of having sex with a student was allowed to resign voluntarily. It's also not clear to us if the school district notified police when those allegations surfaced. Target 8's Ryan Takeo has been examining documents that we'd obtained from Saranac Public Schools in Ionia County. He joins us live in studio tonight. Ryan?
Mark, good evening. Target 8 investigators have been keeping track of this police investigation for nearly a year and a half. It wasn't until last week prosecutors charged the former social studies teacher, 59-year-old Craig Sanford.
The charges stem from a sexual relationship police say Sanford started with a 16-year-old girl in the summer of 2010. Sheriff's deputies say they didn't get a report until November of that year. A detective refused to say if the school district reported it to them, saying he was instructed not to give any information other than the news release. According to the separation agreement, Sanford offered his resignation in late November of that year. The board accepted it about a week later. The agreement clearly states it's not an admission of Craig Sanford's guilt. Beyond that, it doesn't show what the district knew or when. We just know the 5-page document was agreed to sometime after the police investigation began. The district agreed to pay Sanford for the rest of the school year, about $35,000, even though he wasn't teaching during that time. It called the compensation sick time. The two parties agreed to meet to review what would make Sanford's personnel file. Plus, the board said it would notify him right away if anyone tried to access this agreement through the Freedom of Information Act, which is how we got it.
Sanford was a tenured teacher. His wife also taught at the school. A school board member told me off camera the board acted on the advice of the district's lawyer. We know the 59-year-old Sanford and the now 17-year-old girl filed for a marriage license last month. We talked to some current and former board members today who referred us to the district's current superintendent. He told us he'd answer our questions tomorrow. Mark?